Hey, what's up everybody? Night Batman here with a new movie review, and I will be reviewing Pacific Rim, which I just saw a couple days ago on the weekend, and I will just say right now it is mind-blowingly awesome because it is a really fun summer movie, to be honest. Probably the most fun I've had this whole summer. Not to say all the other movies sucked, it's just that this is one movie you can actually sit down and just have fun with, you know? To start off on the story, pretty much the trailers have all explained it, and even the opening of the movie is pretty much all like what we've already seen in the trailers, where it's revealed that deep under the Pacific Ocean, a portal has opened and giant monsters have come through, and it's been pretty much destroying so much of mankind that we're on the brink of an apocalypse almost. And in order to better combat the situation, the Earth's nations all unite and end up making all these giant robots or mecha suits, which are termed Jaegers. And the Jaegers look really great in this, and the action is just so fun to watch and delivers some of the best fight scenes I've ever seen in a movie, probably by far. I won't be going into any spoilery details about the story, especially because I want you guys to go in and have fun with it, and also because, to be honest, the story wasn't as as forward and as captivating as the actual Jaegers themselves, because watching them really is so great, and as well as the Kaijus, because they felt so lifelike. And I also liked a lot of the camera shots where it's up close and personal with the actors, and you can see the the Kaijus in the background, and you can really get a sense of scale from them. The actors in this were very passable, you know, they were okay. Two characters that stood out for me were Mako and Newton, because I thought that they felt very three-dimensional. You got a feel for different sides of them. You get to see or hear a bit of their background and see what drives them. The main character, Riley, I thought was pretty okay. He actually reminded me of the actor from Tron Evolution. Pretty much back to the action, because that was what was the most fun about the movie. The Jaegers and the Kaiju fights were intensely epic. Music that accompanied these scenes by Ramin Djawadi, I think I said that. He really gives some good drum beats in there and provided a good theme that sounded really cool. You hear it in the opening scene, or when the Riley and his brother start suiting up, and it actually felt a lot like the Iron Man theme or Iron Man music for the first movie, because he actually composed that as well. There are some gaps with the opening fight and then the big main fight, probably in Hong Kong if I believe, but it's really well worth it because we get some good character scenes. We see how they all form their bonds and what bonds have already been established, and when we get to the big fights, they look just intense. I really liked how all the Kaiju and the Jaegers move kind of slow, that they showed all that weight that they're carrying and also the momentum that they're building as they throw in their punches and attacks and kicks and whatnot. And honestly, I actually do like giant robots, and I just never got into those other animes because I always thought that they moved a bit too loose, or you know, a bit too fluid. You didn't see like they were these huge colossal machines pretty much, but when you watch Pacific Rim, they do feel very lifelike, and I'm really glad to have seen that. And I really had a blast just watching them kicking ass, and it really is a visual treat. The effects were really top notch. Everything seemed very polished, and when you see the Jaegers and the Kaiju when they're fighting out in the ocean, or even when it's raining, all the little effects looked really good. And actually, to the 3D, I have to admit, it was really fun to see. There are moments where the camera is up close with the character and you can see either far off distances or just trying to get a scope of the environment. And even just the scale of the Jaegers, I thought that it looked like I was looking through a window. It looked very lifelike and almost as if you could step into that road, which was really cool to see. So pretty much, all in all, as you can tell, I really enjoyed the movie. It was really fun. It's definitely a great summer movie that you have to watch in theaters, and you cannot miss it in the theater, and you cannot miss it in 3D, because the 3D just adds more visual galore to it pretty much. I hope you guys do check it out. There are so many people who are hesitant on it. I really don't know why, but if you miss out on it, you're missing a lot, because this is the most epic movie this year probably, and also the most fun you have in a summer movie. So I highly recommend it. This is also the last of my top 5 that I've been most looking forward to, and I'm glad that it got to end with Pacific Rim, because I will probably be watching it again 2 or 3 more times. I've done that with my past summer movies that I was most anticipated to see, but with this one, I know that I'll enjoy every minute of it. Even though my one minor complaint is that some of the character scenes did feel a little too slow, because again, as they're introducing each character, you know, it's kind of ruining the pacing. That's just a minor complaint. I really will actually just give this movie a 9 out of 10. It's fun to watch because of the huge Jaeger and Kaiju fight scenes. The effects look really great. The 3D actually isn't so bad. It's the best 3D I've seen in the summer so far. Actually, the 3D is better than even Star Trek Into Darkness, and it magnifies the whole movie experience. The music was fun to listen to. I guess the whole fun aspect just trumps everything. So go check it out, Guillermo Del Toro. I give huge props to you for directing this movie, and he's publicly shared how much he loves giant robots and, you know, giant monsters, and you can really tell from this movie, and I thought he did a great job. So go check it out. I hope you enjoyed the review, and I hope you will enjoy the movie. And if you have seen the movie, I hope you enjoyed it. If you guys want to talk about it in the comments below, feel free, and I will see you guys in the next video. Later.